Shalom Akim, coming back again to prophesy the downfall of America, to let the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians know that we are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful elect, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, I just want to go into a lesson just basically talking about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's return and how going into like brotherly love. Who are the brothers? Who are the brothers, the men that the Lord was talking about to love, and how there's gonna be a separation of the people, a division. All right, how Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is coming back with all his angels, the heavenly host, with him. All right. Let me pull some scriptures real quick so I can have ready. This is I want to start in Matthew chapter 25, but I'm gonna get the scripture lined up that came to my mind. This is Matthew chapter 25 verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. You see? So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he's coming back with the heavenly hosts. All right, with his army, with the angels, the chariots. All right, they're going to be coming down. They're going to be cracking the clouds, and they're going to be destroying and saving at the same time. All right. And this is a parable that Yahweh Shai was giving of himself, giving himself when he was on the earth, telling the people, man. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 4. It says, John to the seven churches which are in Asia be grace be unto you and peace from him which is and which was and which is to come. Because we know that Yahweh Shai said he's going to come back. The way he ascended, he's going to come back descending from the heavens, man. All right, to gather the elect and to destroy the nations. Okay, the other kingdoms, the Gawayam. All right, the other nations. Says, well, matter of fact, since I mentioned that, let me line this one up. All right, this is Revelation chapter 1 verse 5 and Salakia verse 4. And from the seven spirits which are before his throne, and from Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who is a faithful witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth. Right? So, because Yahweh Shah, he rules over the kingdoms of men. He rules the earth. Even though he gives it to men, men in their pride think that they rule everything, right? Like Esau, for example. He thinks he governs and rules everything. He owns everything. Like he created it all. No, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai does. It says, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his own blood. And who is that? Us. It's talking about the Israelites. Because when Yahweh Shai, even from the beginning of time, started with Adam, right? Adam, Seth, Noah, Shem. Those are the chosen seed. That's the chosen line. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who he died for. That's who he went to the cross for. You know what I'm saying? To be hung, to be crucified, all right, and to resurrect through the power of his Father, man. It says, it hath made us kings and priests unto Yahweh and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and forever. Amen. Because that glory is the rulership to receive power up on high from his Father Yahweh. So in our stead, we're going to receive power up on high from Yahweh Shai, because it's a trickling effect. Okay, it's from Yahweh Shai into the joint heirs, the sons of God. Okay, but the heavenly host that he's made mention of in Matthew 25, that's the angels in heaven, man. And they come in power within themselves that they're being granted, but also the chariots that they possess, man. What people ignorantly call UFOs. That's that glory, man. That's power. All right. It says, to him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. And dominion is to rule. Right? Let me look up that word dominion. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, he ain't coming back to save everybody, or to play games, or you know, right now he's allowing you to get right. This is that time of grace. Now when he comes, he's gonna annihilate, man. He's gonna take care of business. He's gonna destroy those that are evil. And that's what I'm going into in Matthew chapter 25, man. Because that's that separation. He's gonna separate the 2/3, the heathens, the tares, whatever, and from the elect, the chosen seed. All right. Look up that word dominion in verse 6. Let's see what it says here. All right, it's a outline of or the G2904 Katros. The outline of biblical usage is for strength, power, might, mighty with great power, a mighty deed, a work of power, dominion. See, so he's coming back with great power, man. The heavenly host, man. All right, and that heavenly host is innumerable. It's multitudes upon multitude, thousands upon thousands. All right, it says the Strong's definition is it says vigor, great, literally or figuratively, dominion, mightily, power, strength. So that's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is coming back with, man. He ain't coming back meeting you as a man as he once did, man. Where he was considered to be a worm. He ain't no worm, man. All right. It says, behold, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. So everyone's going to be in great astonishment and amazement, but terrified, especially the wicked, man. Okay? He's coming with clouds. And what does that mean? That's symbolic, okay? What those clouds are, I'm going to pull it out. And I believe it's Psalms 104 and verse 3. I'll start at verse 1. Bless Yahweh, O my soul. O Yahweh, my power, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who covereth thyself with the light as with a garment. Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Who maketh his clouds his chariots. Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Who maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flaming fire. You see, so the chariot, those clouds are symbolic for the chariots, man. And the chariot is a craft that a man would ride in, while a horse would pull that chariot. You see what I'm saying? It was like almost like a vehicle, you know. But today we would call a vehicle. So that's the same thing that Yahweh is going to come back with clouds. Okay. He's not talking about it's gonna just be like a storm and it's gonna be clouds. That's all symbolic. That's all you know, yeah, symbolism, man. But behind it is gonna be an actual force, entities, individuals that are gonna come and destroy, man. Okay, that's why he's coming back with that glory, man. So every eye shall see him, even they also which pierced him. And who pierced him? The Edomites. All right, the Romans. So they're here back today. That's what Yahweh Shai is saying. And that means that there's a thing called reincarnation. Okay? This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy. You see? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said, wait until the day that I rise up to the prey. Okay? He's coming back for the elect, and he's going to come back to devour the wicked, man. The other nations, the 2/3, as a lion would to its prey, man. Okay? That's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to, that's what he's likened unto. That's his glory, his power, man. This is in the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 7 says, the lion has come upon Salakia. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without inhabitant. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is likened as a lion as well. All right, he's likened as a lion, and he's a destroyer of the Gentiles. All right, the other nations. He destroys the other nations. Okay? And he's going to destroy you 2/3 Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, man. He's coming back as a lion, as a man of war with the heavenly host. Let me pull that one out. I already proved what the clouds were. He's coming back with his holy angels. All right, that's what it is. The word angel, when you look up the word angel in the Greek and in the Hebrew, all it means messenger. So in order for someone to give you a message, it has an intellectual statement. It's a smart thing. You know what I'm saying? To give you information. So it says, Psalms chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is coming back with thousands upon thousands of angels, man. When he cracks them skies, man. Those are the holy angels, the holy messengers that are with him. That are giving, relaying messages unto the elect, man. Because Yahweh Shai, he speaks through the angels. He gives the angels the command of what message he's them to distribute. All right, it's just like in I went to go watch that movie Alita. All right, Alita at the theaters this week. What was it, Saturday? Yeah, yesterday. I went to go watch that new movie called Alita. All right, the Battle Angel. Well, there's this I don't want to give it away, but I just want to give you brothers an example of how Yahweh Shai speak through the people. There's an actual man that rules basically he rules the world. He rules all the people, but they live in the air. Okay, it's like Elysium and all these other different movies where they have all the people at the bottom of the earth, and then they have platforms that the elite and stuff like that live up above the earth. Okay, to show how their status of who they are and what they are. Okay, but there's a man that she's trying to get to because he's evil. Well, he watches everything and everyone. He has the ability to possess whoever he desires. He can possess anybody, basically. So he gets into the minds of the people, and he'll speak through them. And then if the people don't recognize it or see, they'll think that they're speaking to the same person. So you have to have the ability to know, okay, well, this person, the man upstairs is speaking through him, basically. So that's the same thing that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai does with the angels. So the angels, he's speaking through the angels. All right? Because us brothers on the highways and about, we're likened as messengers as well, angels of the Most High. Because we're speaking a message. We're telling the people to get right, whatever else, that destruction is coming, to prepare yourself. So in that movie, that's what he would do. He would go through certain, the ones that were with him or under his command, he would go through them. He would speak through them. All right, his name was Nova. So that was just an example. You brothers need to check that movie out, man. It's real good because it just goes into showing certain things. Maybe I'll do a lesson on it, about how the men of the Lord are on the earth too, and how they're gonna be. But yeah, like I said, Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them. See, so Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is among that heavenly host. Like I said in Matthew 25, he's coming back, right? The Son of Man and the holy angels, man. Okay? It says, as in Sinai, in the holy place, right? Because in Mount Sinai, he was there, man, and the heavenly host was there with him as well. All right. Let me go back. I think there's a little bit more. Psalms 104. This is Revelation chapter 5 or 4, verse 11. And I beheld and heard the voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beasts, and the elders. And the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands. You see? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he's in the midst of them, and he's coming back with the heavenly host, the Lord of Sabaoth from the heavens, man. All right. I just want to verify that, just keep, because that's how Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. The point's been proven, but just for my own edification and whoever is watching the videos for your edification. All right. This is in the book of James, chapter 5. Verse 4, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Right? So the Lord of Sabaoth, when you look up that word Sabaoth in James chapter 5, verse 4, that's talking about the Lord of armies, the Lord of hosts. Okay? So he's coming back, man, and the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is in the midst of those angels, man. All right, he's coming back with his army, his great army. All right? So the point's been proven on that. I'm going to keep reading in Matthew 25 and 31 again. And the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. That's right. And he's waiting to be sat upon his throne, because he has his enemies. He's waiting for his enemies to be put under his foot, as Yahweh, his Father, has said. All right. Let's go over here real quick to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 24. It says, then shall the end come, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to God, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he hath put all his enemies under his feet. Right? He must reign. So it's a prophecy. He has to reign. He has to rule. But he has to wait until all his enemies are put under his foot, meaning that he has to destroy them. But at the same time, we're going to come out here and preach the return of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Okay, so Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we can't destroy death. He has to come and destroy. He's the one that conquered death when he was he resurrected. So he has to receive that power, or he received that power from up on high, and he has the keys to the bottomless pit. Man, he has the keys to death. He has the keys to shut death. He has the keys to open death. All right, he has the power to sanction whatever he desires, man. He raises up kings, put down kings. He puts to death and makes alive. You see what I'm saying? So we have to wait for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's what he's waiting for from his Father, to do these things. For he had put all things under his feet. So Yahweh has put all things under his foot, his Son. But when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is expected, or he is accepted. Right? He is accepted, meaning he's been proven unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and he's waiting for that promise. When he has to rule. He must rule, man. I'm gonna look up that word accepted real quick. This is in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 27. All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 27. See what it says. The outline of biblical usage for G1622, ectos, outside, beyond, the outside, exterior, outside of, beyond, besides, except. Right? To be accepted. The exterior, figuratively as a preposition, aside from, besides, but accepted other than, out of, outside, unless, without. It says, except, not including, other than, naked, except for Salakia, not including, other than. Alright? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, as it says, for he hath put all things under his feet. But when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that Yahweh may be all and all in all. See, so Yahweh is still under his Father, man. You know, even though Yahweh give him made him vice regent and second in command, he's still under his Father. But he's going to be made ruler over these things. But his Father still rules over everybody. All right. So that's what he's waiting for, to sit upon his throne, man. He wants to sit on his throne. But in order for that to happen, all these things have to be fulfilled. All right. Matthew chapter 25, verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. That's right. It's like we said, the Lord is gathering the nations that wait for him. He shall rise up to the prey. That I read in Zephaniah chapter 3. That's the same thing, man. He's rising up to the prey. He's gathering the nations. He's gathering up the elect. All right. Everything is being gathered together, and it's time here in 2019, man. All right. It says, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, because the goats are the heathen, man. All right. The goats are the 2/3, the unwanted ones, and the sheep are the elect that he's coming back for, man. Okay. So it says, and he shall set the sheep on the right hand and put the goats on the left. You see, so when you go back into the book of Daniel, when you want to speak about like the heathens, Alexander the Greeks were likened unto the goats. Okay, which a goat is a hairy animal, and that's what Esau's likened unto, man. Right, when you go into the word Mount Seir, that's where Esau would dwell. Well, that word Seir means hairy. Okay, so it all ties in together, man. It's like you got these 2/3 Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. They act just like Esau, man, a damn heathen. Okay, so he's gonna separate the unclean from the clean, and the clean from the unclean. That's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna come back and do. So he is about division. He ain't about gathering everybody together as people want to, all that lies that they spew in the churches. But then it's right here. So explain that to me. What does the Most High mean about? What does he mean when he said he came separate the goats from the sheep, man? You know, you act like the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back to deliver everybody. That's not the case. You can say whatever you want in the church, but that don't mean nothing. The word overrides everybody. This is Isaiah 47 and 3. I'll start at verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon," which is America. "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." So Yahweh Shema Shai ain't gonna meet nobody as a man, man. Okay? He's coming back as a man of war. He's coming back as the scriptures say in all his glory. And every eye shall see him. All right? It says, As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, because he's only coming to redeem the sheep, man, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right? That's who he's coming back to deliver. Let me get this one other one, Lord, where I can find it. This is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 30. "Thus shall they know that I am the Lord their God, and with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, saith the Lord power. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your God, saith the Lord power." See? So the sheep It's just the flock, the sheep, are the men, okay, which is the elect. That's who he's coming back for, man. Yeah, the 1/3, the women and children, but I'm just proving a point that the Redeemer, the Lord of Sabaoth, who the world only calls Jesus Christ, he's coming back for the elect, man. All right, the sheep, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right. Going back to Isaiah 47:4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into thine hand, that thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou verily laid thy yoke. Thou hast verily heavily laid thy yoke. Right, so they put Israel into bondage heavily, man. All right, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, they mistreated them, they done them wrong. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to recompense that. That's why he's going to divide the sheep from the goats, a division from the clean and unclean, man. He ain't coming back to bring everybody together, man. All right, so those sheep is the brotherhood, are the brothers. All right, the brothers and sisters, the Akim, and the Akim and the Akwathium, okay? The Akwath, which is sisters, and the Akim is brothers. That's who he's coming back for. Those are the sheep, okay, of that pasture, of his land, of the land, man, of his kingdom, of the promise. That's part of his glory. All right. Let's go over here to the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So he ain't gonna utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Even though in the book of Isaiah chapter 1 it says that we should have all been as Sodom and Gomorrah, but the Lord has separated and set himself a small remnant that he's gonna come back and deliver, man. You know? But it says he's not gonna utterly destroy the house of Jacob. I mean, two-thirds are gonna be destroyed of all the nation, all the Israelites, but 1/3 out of all the Israelites is gonna be delivered, man. The sheep, the precious sheep of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, of his flock, the pasture, man. It says, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. See? So he's going to sift the Israel among all the nations. That's why you got Israelites scattered to the four corners of the earth in different parts of the land, in the earth. That's what that means. But also, he's going to sift Israel out of the nations, man. He's going to bring them out. It says, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You see? So that's that those goats that are going to be separated. They're going to be severed. All right, the fat that's going to be trimmed away from the meat, man. You know? So those sheep is a brotherhood. And that's who Yahweh Shem Yahushai takes joy in, man. He don't take joy in everything. Scriptures say he's angry with the wicked every day, man. So those goats are likened unto the wicked, or unclean, the wicked 2/3. All right, you other nations. All right, he's gonna judge the world, man. He's gonna judge the nations. He's judging the 2/3. Going back to Matthew 25 and 32 again, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. It's like when during the time of Babel, all right, going back to the book of Genesis, the Tower of Babel with Nimrod. What did the Lord do? He confounded the languages, and they all separated, and when he separated them, they all went to their own kind that spoke their own language, man. You know? He's going to do the same thing again. He's going to separate the nations, and he's going to set every nation in their own portion of the land, man. Because in the kingdom, they're going to have their own portions of the land. You They're going to be under servitude and tribute, but they're going to have to receive their portion, man. But Israel is going to receive the whole everything, the whole package. It says, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. It says, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come, you blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. See, the kingdom that had been prepared for those on the right hand is going to be given unto the sheep, man, which are the elect. Those are the ones that's the brotherhood, the ones that are out in the highways and the byways, right, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice. That's who you should be concerned about. All right, which me going into that whole brotherly love thy enemy, because at one time all of us, the brothers, we all could have been enemies towards one another, man, hating on each other, not trying to fight each other, dogging each other, But no, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai united us through the spirit and his blood of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, or Yahushai. It says, I'm going to read 34. And then shall the king say unto them on the right hand, come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Right? And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushai did, man. And that's what he's going to do. This is John chapter 4. So like John chapter 14 verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. See, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai is telling the elect, the promised men, the chosen men that he was given, that his Father had given him. He's telling that he's going to prepare a place for us, man, a kingdom, a beautiful place. We're going to have access to everything, man. Not this mediocre place called America. This place is ran down. It's full of disease, murder, theft, adultery, idolatry. This is not our home, man. We're seeking out a kingdom that's prepared by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's built upon righteousness, man. All right? So that's what he's promising to the right-hand sheep that were separated from the goats. You 2/3 Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, man, that don't want to get right. Along with Esau, the so-called white man, which is, according to the Bible, is the enemy towards all things that is called the Most High. He's at opposition of all things that are holy, man. Even the Bible. All right?